Ready?
Yes. Oh.
Mal, you scored 25 tries for Wire. Which was your most memorable?
It was at Warrington, in Brian Bevan's last game for Warrington, and I played centre to him then, and he scored 2 tries and I scored 2 tries.
Oh, nice.
So that was quite memorable to have scored there.
What was it like playing with Brian?
It was very, very funny situation to play with him. He wasn't really a rugby league player as such. I mean, if you see his statue at Warrington, he's an old man there. Well, he was an old man when he was 21 years old. And he was so fast, Rhys, and so clever with the ball in his hand and change of pace. And you just couldn't catch him. You don't score nearly 700 tries. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was a phenomenal player, but not like a real, he didn't do a lot of tackling, but he could catch hold of your jersey and pull you down and wrap his legs around you and all that sort of thing. So he wasn't a bone crusher, but he's a great player. Yeah. How important is heritage to the club?
I think it's massive. I think recognition of every player who's worn the jersey. So for a player especially, you find it an honour and a privilege to play for this club and be part of its history and tradition. But also for the fans to see how many players have represented the club, and also for them to see the history of their own club and be proud of it.
Yes.
I think it's a tremendous feat that the club have done it this year, and I think it's a really good concept that everyone's buying into.
Yes, yeah, it's lovely, like what we're doing now, in fact, you know what I mean, to have somebody ancient like me, you know, played,
I wouldn't say
and then a young boy like yourself, you know, and it's R-H-Y-S, not R-E-W-E-S.
The Welsh way.
Brilliant. I like heritage, yeah.
It's good. Did you enjoy watching Wales in the Euros?
I did, yes, of course. I mean, we are like that. When anything's going on, we, instead of Mount Snowdonia, we're more like Mount Everest. You know, we all get together.
Yeah.
So we're good supporters, I think, and we did well considering.
We did really well.
We did very well.
Yeah, it was good actually, because we had I'm one of the only few Welsh boys here.
Yes.
And the English boys were giving me a bit of banter after we got beaten them in the last
Yeah,
minute.
but
obviously when they got knocked out by Iceland, I was straight in there with a bit of banter.
Me
bringing
too.
in my Iceland carrier bags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's been good spirits.
Me too.
Been on.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Do you know the Welsh national anthem?
I know it when the tune starts going.
Me too.
It's hard to sing it without the the tune, but obviously I'm very proud of being Welsh, and probably one of my proudest moments really was playing for Wales in the World Cup recently just gone, and the national anthem playing. Stood next to my brother, nearly 10 years from the exact same stadium where we got scouted from. So that was a nice little memory for me and Ben, and I know my mum was extremely proud, and a few tears were down her face afterwards. Yeah, very proud to be Welsh.
Yeah, I can do that exactly. If they were in a line out on the pitch, I could sing it and all that, but I do struggle if somebody wanted me to. It's like Llanfair Pwgwyngyll go get it. When you have to say that, sometimes you miss a middle word out. But yes, I'm proud to be Welsh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Warrington has been a family affair for you both. Mal, your son Mark, and father-in-law Ivor both played for the club. Rhys, your brother, plays alongside you. How does that feel?
Wonderful. I saw my son playing from in amateur, and he won the Bala Player of the Year. You can imagine that. There must be thousands, all in Yorkshire and Lancashire and not Cheshire, they never played rugby league, but for him to get Bala Player of the Year, I thought was wonderful. And the year before, Andy Gregory won it. Yeah. So you know, it was a fantastic achievement. It brought tears to my eyes, and my father-in-law was a wonderful man, and Ivor, and he had one cap for Wales. He played against Ireland, and then he came. But the war, it was just after the war, and from what I can gather, he was a rough and tough lad, and yes, I love the man very much. Yeah. and it's nice for me to say that there's 3 generations of us. I would have only liked for my eldest grandson to play for Warrington, and being honest, Rhys, he could have made it.
Yeah.
Could have made it, but he got married with 3 children, etc.
Yeah.
So it didn't. He didn't achieve that, but he was a good player.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad to have us all play for Warrington.
Yeah, it's tremendous, isn't it?
Brilliant,
Like, it's
brilliant,
really good.
The club has a long history with the Challenge Cup. As a player, what is it like to play in the competition?
I think it's very nerve-wracking before a game, but it's a massive relief and obviously very enjoyable afterwards, because obviously with it being knockout rugby, and I've been to 2 finals as a squad player and watched and envied the lads who played, and I'm very much looking forward to the semi-final this year against Wakefield, and potentially playing there this year and getting on the field for once. So I think every young rugby league fan watches the Challenge Cup growing up and wants to be one of them players on Wembley turf.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it's everyone's dream, really.
Yes.
To get there. So
well,
fingers crossed.
Well, Rhys, I wish you all the best.
Cheers,
in 1963, I played in the same game, Wakefield v Warrington, and we lost 5-2, as you know.
Yeah.
So let's hope your result's better.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
When was the last time you both went back home to Bridgend?
I was back home in Bridgend, ironically, in February this year. It was my brother-in-law's 70th birthday. He didn't know a thing. It was in Port Talbot, and we stayed in the 12 nights right near the foundry, the steelworks.
Yeah.
And oh God, we were made so welcome. There was 3 cars full of us went, all the family and everything, my grandsons. And we turned up on the day, and in he came, and he was in tears. We're good at crying as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Welsh. We're emotional as well, aren't we? Especially when we've had a couple of beers.
Yeah, even better. Even better. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Very good.
What are the differences between being a centre in your day compared with the other?
Probably best you answering that, really.
Yeah,
isn't
it is really. Yeah,
so,
it is. You're much fitter. You're much fitter. The game is faster. There's 1 or 2 little aspects of the game that I think 1 or 2 of the forwards, we should have ball players in there. You know, a bit like my son was a real out-and-out ball player, like Mac Tighe, who played for Wigan, and I'll say Mike Nick as well.
Yeah.
A ball player that can go in and release the ball. I like the offloads and that, but the tackling is so quicker. And there's so many 2 and 3 players, at least 3 players on a player tackling now, because you're that strong.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't really witness that. No. It was more like 1-on-1, maybe 2-on-1, and that sort of thing. So the only thing is the game is fitter, and you're full-time professionals, and we were part-time. So that's the big difference. Yeah. Rhys, you have scored 34 tries. Well, you've scored more tries than me now. That's not fair. And I played not too long in the game, being honest. 34 tries for the Wild. Which was your most memorable?
I think my most memorable was probably my first. It was my first full game against Leeds. And my brother always gives me stick about this because he says I live off 1 game. And it was I got man of the match as well, and it was probably, at that time, it was the best day of my life. Couldn't have gone any better. So it was a very memorable try, and it was on Sky as well. So it was nice to obviously get a bit of TV advert to it. Probably that one really. But fingers crossed, might get one at Wembley. I think that'll probably top it if we get there.
I want to get 2 in the semi-final.
2 in the semi-final
against Wakefield.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
No nonsense now.
Yeah. Right. So no passing to
I'll
wingers.
give you a pound for each try.
Okay.
I'm a bit tight. Welsh, don't party with the money.
No, it's okay. Well, I can get a coffee with that.
All right then. Okay.
Coffee with that.
Okay.
That's all right, isn't it? Last one. Mal, what were the conditions at Wilderspool like compared to what they are like at Halliwell Jones Stadium?
Oh my God. We had, I don't know, do you have the communal bath? You all get in the bath?
Not anymore, showers now.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you have to get in with Charlie Winsley he was from my steak, Charlie, big lump of a lad he was.
Yeah, not much room in there.
Yeah, nah, they used to bully you around, you see, because I was a lot younger than him.
Yeah.
And we all piled in there, and no cold baths, never even dreamt about that. Do you know, the worst thing of all was, they wouldn't give us any drinks at half time. We had an orange, and that would make you even more thirstier.
Yeah.
And you weren't allowed to have a drink because you get cramp. So I was gagging, I was dying on the field most of the time. Like I couldn't breathe. So I used to have a drink of the water after about, say, 3 or 4 matches. Didn't listen to them. You said gargle it and spit it out, you're supposed to. And it was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's how antiquated it was, you know. Yeah. We're going back now a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm older. I'm younger than what I look. Is that right? No, that's not right, is it? It's blowing my own trumpet.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's no. I mean, you go down there now and you get all the bars, and we had one bar and another small bar under the stand.
Yeah.
And it was nice, but all the players were together.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I liked, and a lot of the supporters would go in the bar and you'd be talking to them, and they'd either be telling me to buck up or bugger off back to Wales, or otherwise they'd be buying me a drink, put a drink behind the bar with him, you know, if he'd scored a try or given Bev a few or whatever. So you either had a pat on the back or a kick up the backside.
Yeah, it's either one or the other, isn't it?
That's
it's never
right.
in between.
Yeah. Nothing compared to the setup you've got.
Yeah,
look at all this as well.
It's completely changed now. Everything, we'll get looked after really well, and we couldn't ask for any more really. And it's about making sure that we appreciate what we're given here and make the best of it to help our performance.
Goodbye. Yeah.